So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is lesson 10, inshallah, in the Arabic learning lesson. So, Brother Yahya, you said Muslim since March, last March, like 3 months ago or a month ago? I can't hear you. Maybe you're muted. Anyways, we'll start, inshallah, with the lesson and we'll talk later about that. So, Brother Yahya, since you're new, lesson 1 to lesson 6, I'm not sure if you know the letters or not, but if you know if you don't know the letters or you don't know anything about Arabic, I would start with lesson 1 up to lesson 6. And we have them in YouTube. If you are a member of the house, you will see links for them. I would subscribe to that channel. It's called Islam for Beginners. Subscribe for that channel, and you will see all the lesson from lesson 1 up to 6. Again, if you don't know anything about Arabic, I would start from lesson 1. If you know the letters already, I would start from level 7 or lesson 7. So today it's lesson 10. Let me just add a lesson really quick. And let's recap what we learned from last lesson. So last lesson we learned few letters. We learned these letters Ra, Zain, Sin, Shin, Sad, Ba, Ta, Ba. Right? Okay, and now today we will start with the Ain or Ah. Now Ain is actually exception for the rule. If you guys remember the rule was we have 6 unfriendly letters, and let me write them here, the unfriendly letter, just for you to remember. The unfriendly letters are Alif or A with Fatha, Ba with Fatha, Ta. Oops, you know what? I'm making a mistake here. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about, because these are actually friendly letters. Let me just start over. So the unfriendly letters are Aleph, A, Da, The, Ra, The, and Wa. And if you guys remember, the unfriendly letters will not connect to the letter after it, because they are unfriendly, or we can call them the mean letters. But the rest are friendly. They can connect to the letter after it. Now we stopped at A, Ain. Now Ain actually has exception for the rule. Now Ain actually has 2 different shapes when it connect to the letters, to the letters in the word. So let's take an example, one word example. Okay, so the word that we're gonna take is A. Ada, and you will write it this way: A, Da, Ada. Okay, easy. This will just drop half of it and connect to the letter next to it. Now, if it become in the middle of the word, and let's take an example. Let's say, let's see. I'm trying to take letters that we already took. Let's see, Saada. Sa. A. Sa. A. Sa. Saada. Now, to form the word from these are the original form of the letters, right? So we want to make the final form of the word. Sa, as we took last time, it will be like 3 teeth of it. 3 teeth. Now, ha is a little different. We will write it like this. Sa'a. Then we'll add the da, the end. Sa'ada. So if you remember when it was in the beginning of the word, it stayed the same, but it dropped the end of it, right? Sa'ada, and connect to the other letter. Now here it changed completely. If you see, it's like this part here. I'll just write it in bigger form, so it will be like this. Be less, and usually it's actually from inside. There is I wrote big from inside as actually not like you don't write it that big. It's usually smaller, but it looks like this, and the sa will be here. Just remember, this is actually exception for the rule. We have ain, we have ghain also exception, and we have ka. These 3 letters and ya. 4 letters have exception for the rule. When it comes to the end, also it's a little different. So let's take another example for the letter a when it's at the end of the word. Let's do sa, ma, a, sama. These are the original forms of the letters. Now, if you want to write the word, it will be like this. So it will be 3 teeth. Then ma, we didn't get it. We didn't take it yet, but just it will be just like the same rule. It will drop half of it. Sama. Now we want to connect a. It will not be like this shape. It will not. It will be actually different. It will be like this. Just the one before. Take it before. Sama. Samaha. Sama. Now I know, brother, it's new for you. But again, I would go through lesson 1 to lesson 6 if you are totally new. Now let's take the second letter, which is gha. Gha. Gha, the same thing as a. It's only there's a dot different, right? But it will be the same. And let's take a word, an example. Word example. We'll do gha, da. And we write this one like, we always forget the fatha. Ghada. Ghada. This is the first when it's in the first letter in the word. Now if it's in the middle, it will be different, just like the a here, Saada. And let's do sha. Shagara. And shagara will be like this. Remember, the sha will be 3 teeth. And the ra will be like that. And the ra will be like this. Shagara. And let me try to write it in the keyboard. Same word. Let's just zoom in because it's small. More. Sha. It's English. We'll change it to Arabic. Sha. Ra. Ra. Shagara. Shagara. Okay, that's ra. Now let's take another word that's in the end, at the end. Adjust this quick. Let's do let's do da ma dama. Now dama, it will be da. Remember, it's the unfriendly letter. That will not connect to the letter after it, so it will be like that. Da. The M is friendly letter. It will connect to the letter after it. Da, ma. Now the A will be like that. This will be dama. 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 Okay, so this is for actually we were talking about ra. Sorry, damaga, damaga, not dama, damaga. Same thing. Ra and a, it's the same. The same shape. Now the next letter will be easy, which is fa. And we'll take also qa. They both look like the same, but the fa has 1 dot and the qa has 2 dots. Fa is friendly letter, and it will connect to the letter next to it. And let's take an example. Fa. Is arrow, by the way. Fa, ra, ah. Do it this way. Fa, ra, ah. And we will write it like that. Fa. Then it will connect to the ra after it, just like that. Then the ra, remember the ra is unfriendly letter. It will not connect to the letter after it. So faraha. Qa. Let's do qa. Da. Qada. Ra. Qadara. And the final shape of the word will be qa is friendly. It will connect to the letter after it. So qa. Then da. But da is unfriendly. It will not connect to the letter after it. And it will be qadara, like that. 2 dots here, fatha, fatha here, and fatha here. Fatha is a vowel, fatha. Faqa. And I think we can stop here because today was a lot to learn, especially with the ain and ghain because they're different, right? So we'll stop here, inshallah. We'll do a couple examples to practice. Let's see. Let's do the ra. And let's do another word. The saha. And the third word, sha, shara, ra, sharaga. We didn't write the final word yet, but I'm just putting these 4 words together. We have also fa, ra, ra, bagara. And always there's fatha. If I forget it, just remember we're taking only the fatha, the vowel. Now let's write the first word, abara. Abara will be written like this. Da, because it's in the beginning of the word, it will stay like that. Then we'll connect the ba next to it. Then the ra. Abara. Ba'ada. The ba will stay the same. It will be a little different if you remember the rule. Ba'ada. Ba'ada. Now, this one is sharaga. Will be sha. Ra. It will stay the same since the ra is unfriendly letter. It will not connect to it. The ra will not connect to the gha. So it will be sharaga like that. And remember the last letter, we call it the lazy letter. It will stay in its shape, except for the ain and the ghain. If the letter before it was friendly, it will be a little different. Right? And we'll take more examples, inshallah, in the next lessons. Bagara will be fa, then ra, ra. Bagara. Bagara. And I think we can stop here. Thank you for coming today. We'll see you inshallah in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatuhu wa barakatuh.